I did not bring my tripod, so I have to put my phone over there like that. Hope everybody is well. I'm down here in what's going on here? There we go. Down here in New Orleans, and what is it? Like maybe the ninth day after Hurricane Ida. I wonder what Ida and Pingala, because you understand Ida and Pingala is kind of like the two like Joki and Boaz pillars. Hmm. Anyways, I still do not have power. I have not found too many places that do have power unless it's on a generator. Although people have been exclaiming there is spotty places that have energy. I mean, I'm at City Park, so I get to see all of the wonderful people that came down here to help out. And they're definitely out there in droves working on shit for sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of just kind of tired, dog. You know what about a hurricane? It's the hurricane itself isn't that bad. Even though it was horrible. Like, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people that their shit got like destroyed. But the hurricane itself, not so bad. But being 90 plus degrees every day with no air conditioning and no power and having to run up and down stairs to get to your apartment and living in a building with hundreds of other residents that are some are very old and require assistance with a lot of things. That's a little stressful. And then on top of that, you got this whole thing that's going on in the greater world with these people that still believe in the I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about. The thing that you can't say right now because it'll just block my channel. You know what I'm talking about. That's still going on. How many months into that are we now? How many? It's I don't even know. What is it? 18 months or something? Is it something? It's something ridiculous, right? That how is this trick still being? How are people this absolutely like ignorant? I don't know. I'm mad tired, y'all. Sleep. I haven't got any sleep. The only way to get to sleep is get drunk enough to pass out for an hour or two. That's it. It's been hilarious. And then there's still like there's still the underpinning of everything else going on in the world. And like now you go to the CDC and it says like zombie apocalypse. You go to Amazon. Amazon has right now on their terms of service for delivering things that in the event of it says this in the event of a zombie apocalypse, basically that they're sourcing and delivering of packages might not be on time, basically. And for real, I mean, everybody thought this was all just allegory, but I'm telling you, it's not. People are going to be. It's. I don't know. I don't know. If anybody does want to assist me or anybody else in New Orleans, and feel free to donate to me because y'all know how I live. It's pretty simple. Just got to pay for some snacks and some beers. Anything else goes to helping these people out down here. And you can do that PayPal and Cash App and all that. And it'd be incredibly helpful right now because there's a lot of people that don't have anything and they lost everything. And mainly a lot of that's due to a lot of water damage, a lot of roofs getting thrown off, and you got to throw your refrigerator out basically. Like everything, if you had food in there, that goes to nothing. So. But it's not, all in all, it's not that bad. At least from my standpoint, I'm good. As good as can be. I just this clown circus, this freak show, this zombie, like it's it's like seeing the great. I think it's maybe the great divide amongst the bourgeoisie and the proletariat, the haves, the have-nots, the the people that are in a position to do something to fix things, and the people that would but can't because they don't have the resources, and the people that just choose not to. I don't know, man. There's just is this what you know? How are you supposed to keep a positive outlook on life? You see these people like, oh, if you're not talking positivity, like, are you serious? Have, have you looked around? People still wearing masks? Are you serious? People like yelling, like making sure that you get stabbed with something? Go and get a stab wound today. It's good for you. I what's the ultimate goal here? You know, what's going on? What's good? What's really good with everybody out here? Hope y'all are well. I'm just venting because I don't know what else is to do. I mean, oh, and I haven't made a video in a little bit because I only can occasionally charge my phone because everything's closed. Everything that does open is only open for a little bit, and then I have to go and take a journey to plug in my my telly, and then hopefully find a place that has internet accessible. Luckily today it's a beautiful day at City Park, and if you guys want to check this out, here's the chime tree. Let's see here. Here's City Park. There's some trees that fell over there. There's some trees over there. There's part of the chime tree on the ground. Funny enough, my building, we just got a generator. Funny enough, and as soon as we get this giant generator after 8 or 9 days, what happens? It's a huge one, so it should be powering a good amount of the building. So we do have lights and stuff, but there's a sinkhole and it fell into the ground and fell over. Like, what is that? What is that? It was Catch-22 or no? What is the Murphy's Law? When something can go wrong, it will. Like, literally, the only thing they had to do was park this thing where it wouldn't fall into the ground, which seems like a pretty easy task. But no, somehow it just so happens that they put it in front of the building, and the road just caved in and it fell over. This huge generator about the size of a I don't know, maybe like a van, like the size of a van. Yeah. So that's fun. I don't know. They should be. Hey, you guys might actually get to see this part of the. You might get to see something in the New York Times or CNN about how trashed the building got. But luckily they're starting to do cleanup on it now. They are. A lot of people came to help. They didn't. Yeah. Finally cleaning it up. Man, just stressed and just again, guys, the zombie apocalypse thing. Let's dig into this. You realize, like, all of there's cities right now that have different color lights, and they're like purple lights in these cities, and they're able to let's not go down this path right now. But the point is, if you think this zombie apocalypse thing ain't happening, I would think again. Do you really think they made all these movies just for funny, or do you think it was just like everything else, predictive programming? You don't think there are already brain dead people just walking around the realm, just leeching and succubusing? You know what I mean? And now it's like morph. It's like I don't know. How quickly is this gonna take a hold? Are we really gonna get to this zombie apocalypse? Are you guys ready for it? Could be fun. It was pretty fun walking up and down the stairwells that are pitch black. Very much like the zombie video games. Every once in a while, coming across somebody like, hey, are you a zombie? Anyways, y'all, it's good to see everybody. Let me see if I can check your... Hold on a second here. Let me see if I can see anybody's comments. What's going on? How bad was the hurricane? As bad as they said it was. Oh, Leroy, no, who cares? It was. No, I talked to the dude afterwards. We good. I was just fucking venting the other day, and he overreacted to something. It's all good. We fine. He gave me some snacks. Apologized, whatever. I don't hold grudges, anyways. Buy a portable charger. I mean, I'm good. I don't know. There's a lot of people that dipped. There's a lot of people from New Orleans that left for good, like not coming back. At least, certainly in my building, from what I had heard, most people were like, nah, I'm out. I'm done with New Orleans. I was like, you can't let a little hurricane do that. But yeah, it was, yeah, there was huge. I went out during the hurricane for a little bit, and I'm glad I walked back when I did, because it got much worse. I took some pictures, and there's plenty of giant trees and things that fell, like in the park over here. If I walk over here, I don't feel like walking over there right now, but there's some giant trees that fell in the museum. Oh, in the museum they had to evacuate all of the paintings because it started to get too hot in there, so some of the paintings were getting ruined. Yeah, fun stuff. Cool, right? And buy a portable charger. Rampe, I do have a charger, but I have to go somewhere to charge the charger, and it takes a while to charge the charger. And also, buying a portable charger isn't that easy right now because there's nothing open. The closest place, I'd have to go across town to go to a Walmart that just opened a couple days ago, and the possibility of that even having anything right now is pretty slim. It's not as like empty and bare, shelved as they might, point out that it is, but I doubt that I'd be able to find things. I mean, I'm good because I can walk around. People feed us. It's not horrible. It's horrible for the people that like have medical conditions or are that it's not good for them at all. They had to go somewhere else. And did I hunker down? Yeah, kinda, dude. But it's so hot. Okay, you have to understand, 90 plus degrees during the day, and it got to probably heat index like 106. So no moving air inside. There's no sleeping. So I'm in my bed just sweating. Like I don't like. My room probably smells like fucking armpit or like llama's testicles. So, I mean, the couple things that I'm looking forward to is doing laundry. I hate doing laundry, and now it's the only thing. Like, I want to vacuum my floor, and I want to do laundry. The two things that I would hate doing, I want to do. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Corona Bologna persona? And RK, yeah, I mean, I got some warm beer. Don't you worry about me. I'm gonna find warm beer. That's the only saving grace for anybody, really, is just finding warm beer. There is no ice. Like, when I tell you, like, finding ice is like finding gold right now. Luckily, it's a little cooler today. There's a little overcast, so it's maybe in the 80s. But for the first 5 days, it was fucking miserable. Yes, it was super miserable. And gas stations, there was no gas. So like when they tell you, like, I know they exaggerate on the news about a lot of things, but there was no exaggeration when it comes to like getting in and out of here and how much gas they didn't have. There were lines, people were in lines for like hours, like mile long line to get gasoline. Even the gas, like, luckily the gas station across from my apartment is owned by some Arabs, and they got connects, so they had a generator, and they had gas coming in and out a little bit, and they at least we had some lights on and whatever over there. But the rest of this is there's still no power over here. So yeah, and I'm at City Park, which I would have thought they would have streamlined putting power on here, at least, so people could come over and go to the coffee shop or whatever. But yeah, crazy daisy drazy. So I mean, I can go to the there's a store that I can go to next to my house, but they have, again, they're using a generator, and the generator can only put out so much amperage, so they don't have, like, their cooling system for frozen foods and for vegetables and for beer is basically non-existent. So there's not, like, canned food is where it's at. Like, it's either canned food or restaurants. See, luckily there's some restaurants that they had. What are they going to do? They just give their food away. They're just like, hey, come through, just come eat. And like, we're talking about like fine dining, $30 a plate restaurants. They're like, yo, just come through and eat. Like, we have to throw the shit out anyways. So that's really cool. So we've as little as I eat, I don't require but to eat once every couple days. So like, I've actually probably eaten more food these days than I usually do. But everybody else that eats three squares a day, they've been struggling. But they not, it's canned food, and it's literally the after effects of not having power. That the hurricane in and of itself isn't that big of a deal. I mean, yes, there is a fucking shit ton of damage. Oh yeah. Set your beers in the ocean water. Well, I mean, this water here is a lake, and I guess, yeah, I'd cool it down a little bit. And the homeless population is always eating pretty well here. But yeah, definitely that. Whenever I'm walking around and somebody, like, the one day I was just walking around and like a taxi just beeps and is like, yo, food. I was like, yes. So it's like, churches and the Hare Krishnas and local restaurants. But there's some places opening back up. The churches stopped. No, I mean, it's a little less now because things are starting to open up, so places are kind of back in business. So it's like half and half right now. I mean, where I am, it's hard to give a good vantage point because everything is still pretty much closed up here. There's nothing really open. But apparently the rest of the city, apparently it's spotty, but has power, and there's restaurants and bars and things open that have power. So like, but here's the thing is, I'd have to walk that distance to get a cold beer, which would kind of destroy the reason, then I'd have to walk back. I have to walk there for a cold beer and walk back, or I can just sit here and drink warm beer. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. It's crazy. The storm is so bad, even I can walk down the street. Well, here's the thing is, when I was walking down the street, it's hard. You realize, like, when a storm hits, like, there could be moments of 80-mile-an-hour wind, which is horrible, but you can kind of handle it, and then gusts of like 150 that would blow you 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would blow you over. But that, it's I mean, shit, look, I mean, that takes a lot of work, and this is a small branch. There's trees that are like that tree right there. That's small. That's I'll walk around. I mean, I'll show you. Here, what the fuck do I gotta do? Let's go this way. I'll show you some of the big trees that fell over. I mean, I might as well wait. And here's how long. This is up to almost my knees. So this is this is the worst of it for me walking through this. So these things just got uprooted, and there are some bigger trees that got down than this. You guys want to see my duck friends? They're gonna quack at me again. Every time I walk by, they just assume I have something. And I already fed them twice today. Oh, there's another one right there. Let's go see what's going on over here. Hold up. Put my spectacles on, put my goggles on. Yeah, and my phone, I don't really have a lot of charge, nor does my, well, I broke my screen the other day. You know, you can't really see what you're doing. Drop something, yeah. So my lighting situation, I can't really see the screen too well. Hey, all the fun things happen all at once. It's great. So what else? Let me see what you see if anybody said anything here. Hold on. Well, you know what? I do have a cooler, but I just have no ice. Oh yeah. Oh, the power stations. Apparently, every single one of them. See, I think I'm not claiming some other crazy shit, but I mean every single one of them. I mean, I know a major one fell into the Mississippi, and then all the secondary ones. So there was a shit ton of work to do, no doubt. There was like, if you could understand. Hey, look at these guys. Oh, quacks. What are you guys doing? See my friends right here. What are you guys doing? I already fed you guys. Hi. What are you doing? Hi guys. I already fed you. I have to get you more food, okay? Hey guys, I'm gonna get you more food. I'll be back in a little bit, okay? And look at these big ass geeseys. The Reese's Pieces geeseys. Look at guys, what? I don't have anything right now. Hey, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes. 20 minutes? Give me 20 minutes. I gotta go get some. I'll get you some snacks. Yes? Quack. I told you. Give me a little bit. I'm gonna go get you some food right now.
Why are they so happy to see you?
Because I always come through here. They know me. I always got the snacks and the goodies for them. What's up, broski? The ducks, yeah. Let me read what y'all saying. Let's go find these other trees I want to show you. Hey, this little guy right here too. What's up, my guy? It's quite funny though. The ducks do know me pretty well. The fucking duck god out here. Maybe I'll take you guys out and I'll just do a show in a little bit, and I'll just walk around the city. Let me go charge my phone in a little bit, and then I'll walk around the whole city. I gotta collect some liquid and then some more bird food. Hey, so if anybody wants to donate, give me a couple bucks. I can get the birds, some snacks. So see, they came through to take all the paintings and shit out of there because it's too fucking hot. It's too moist. It's damp. So yeah, if you want to, CashApp, PayPal, all that shit, just tell me it's for duck food. Or you can say it's for homeless people food. Or it's for Zen drinking beer money. I don't know. But let me show you these big ass trees that fell. And sorry if I'm not getting right to whatever you guys are talking about, because I can't really see my screen that well. So that's why I gotta stop every once in a while to take a closer gander. So in City Park, if you understood how big it is, this is huge. And there's like a bunch of parking lots we're gonna go. And the parking lots were full of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trucks from like Atlanta and different places, mostly Atlanta. They came down here to fix the electricity. I don't know, it was like 22,000 people or something ridiculous. I don't know if it was that many, but so check this one out that fell. You see that tree right there? Go here, let's go over here. What's up, y'all? Check this shit out. So, see that bro right there? It's a big ass motherfucker. Just see that wind, kind of windy. What's up, y'all? Where should we go? Should we walk a different direction? Huh. Hey, they just mowed over here. Nice. Take my shoes off for a second, ground out. The renormalization of New Orleans. I mean, it's always a mess here, but this is exceptionally different. Let me go find a bench and I'll chat with you guys for a second. Oh, over here is see this little island right here? People been camping out in there. I mean, they used to, and then they kind of cut down on letting people sleep out there in tents. But since the hurricane, they don't give a shit. So people have been camping over there. Pretty awesome. Let me find a bench here. Oh, there's a bench over here. So this is day 9 into the zombie apocalypse. I've only seen a few zombies. Actually, maybe day 3 or 4 was a little weird, because it was like whenever people started to really need something. Like, oh, that tree fell right there too. Look at that one. Holy shit. Let's go over here. Let's go see how this fell. It's like when junkies need their junk or whatever, and people are sweating and hot, or they need some food. Like day 3 was difficult for people, and it was when I was kind of like walking down the street, like going, I don't know if I should be out like past sundown. Literally, it was the only time in my life I've ever felt slightly uncomfortable, just slightly, where I was like, people might just wild the fuck out on some shit here, you know? Okay, so. Corona too was amazed. Do I usually feed the white ducks first? It depends. It just there's specific ones that know me very well that just run right up to me. One of them pecks at me a little bit, like give me something. The white ones I know very well, but not all of them. And then some of them are like more geese-like. I don't think they're ducks. And then there's some gray ones. And then if I were to go over here, there's a brown family, and they'll eat out of my hands. But yeah, it's I know which ones are which at this point. Yeah, well, Leroy, it is a good excuse for them to fast, but they don't know that fasting is a good idea. They think they're starving, right? If I were like, hey, you know what, like right now, just go ahead and don't eat and don't think about it, because I mean, just go run around, walk. It's too hot inside anyway. Just go Go enjoy the park, go enjoy nature, go see what you can help out with and drink some water. But to tell someone that, they're thinking they're going through some sort of hunger pangs and starving to death. I mean, in all reality, in the real reality, okay, take that food from all those restaurants and serve whoever really needs it, but then everybody else just fucking go on a fast. See, I mean, for me, saying that's easy because I've done it plenty of times. And y'all could probably do it too. But everybody else, if you're just like, if they miss a meal, they're angry. They don't even know how to handle it. They don't even know what to do with it. You can convince somebody like, I mean, yeah, it's a little more difficult, obviously, when it's fucking hot as pig shit, I guess. I never put my hand in pig shit before, but I would assume it's pretty warm. And I like to reiterate that trying to sleep when there's no air movement and it's like 90 degrees and you're literally just sitting there sweating the entire time. It's just not good. Like I haven't really looked at myself in the mirror. Like I wonder if I have fucking a rash or bed bugs or something. Like just because it's just moist. That's about the biggest problem. It's the moisture, man. Had it not been for the heat, this would have been a lot more bearable for a lot more people. Like my building probably went from, I don't know, maybe 800 residents to maybe 70. I'd say about 70 to 90% of the residents dipped. Most of them because they could be somewhere else. It was probably 30% dipped before the storm, and then a bunch after, and then some of them were just older people that had to, like they needed medical care, and other people were just like, fuck it, when are we getting the power back? And the power was like, oh yeah, maybe by the 8th, maybe by the, and that never came to fruition. Look at this shit. What up, cacas? I mean, the other part of the park, there's bigger branches and bigger trees down. The majority of it's just little stuff, but it still is a mess. And I don't know, I mean, like, I would clean this shit up right now, but I have no idea what the fuck to do with it. I don't even know who to talk to. Like, hey, do you want me to help you? What the fuck do you want me to do? Like, I'm gonna drag shit over there? I don't know. Yeah. Fucking A, B, C, D, and E. Where should we go? What should we do? Oh man. Imagine walking around the desert and it's like just sitting there like there is no, like, I'll even say I love the heat. And I would not trade it, despite how difficult this is, I wouldn't trade this in for cold weather. If you like your cold weather, stay there. Some people can't handle the heat. It's been miserable, but it's way better than being cold. I don't know if you've ever been, like, seriously cold before. I think I'm okay sweating and losing some sleep, being a little fucking irritable and irritated. The cold, fuck the cold, it'll kill you. The heat will, like, clean your ass off. Just start sweating. Get all that toxic goo out of you. I mean, shit, if people jump into saunas to clean themselves out, what the hell do you think we're doing right now? So here is Jesus. Jesus would slap the shit out of you. That's hilarious. Jesus would just slap the shit out of you. Let's see what else we got going on here. So still no streetcars because that runs on electricity. Some of the bus lines are running occasionally. These lights up here are not functioning yet. I don't know where they are. I have only adventured out. I borrowed a bike one day and rode around, but I did see a lady sit on these benches right here for 5 days in a row. And when I tell you she sat on this bench right here for like 5 days, like she didn't move, I'm saying she did not move. Like she just sat here. Because I come over here all the time because I live across the street. So I come here all the time, and she was just straight sitting here. Nothing, just doing nothing. I was like, man, is that a NPC or what's going on there? Just straight chilling. So, welcome. Leroy's stupid. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm a mouthy motherfucker. I probably slightly deserved it, but whatever. Oh man, well, we have a pool in our back. We got a pool, but it got filled with all the debris. So, what is this? And it's a mess. And I asked if I could clean the pool, but like basically, like, I don't know. I think it's just all they just want their insurance money. All right, check it out, guys. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go find the charger, and let me charge this up, and then let me grab an umbrella just in case. But it's good to talk to everybody. Hope you all well. Be weird. Stay cool. Be positive. You know. Help people out where you can. If you want to, you can feel free. Donate, CashApp, PayPal, all that. It helps out a lot. And I'll try to get back to my irregularly scheduled programs soon enough. But I think I'll jump back on here in a little bit after I charge my phone, because I don't want to eat up all the battery right here. All right, everybody. Stay well. Toodles. Love y'all. Bye.